So we made the cream morels on toast, and we did a riff with spring vegetables. So we're going to make a dish of cream morels with English peas and asparagus, little shallots and garlic, white wine, cream, and thyme. So we start out with a hot saute pan, get that nice and hot. We start with olive oil or a little canola oil. That could be your choice, but I like to use oil, not butter, because you want to have a nice smoking hot pan. So when the mushrooms go in, we get a little bit of sear on them. You don't want to really touch the mushrooms too much. You want to let them sit in the pan, kind of release their liquid, and start to evaporate that liquid off. And they start to really fill the pan with liquid. We're going to hit it with a little bit of salt and pepper. Just kind of season that and flavor that. So as it reduces, it's going to season and flavor the mushrooms. Once everything kind of cooks down, that's when we can go in with a little bit of butter, and the butter melts. It's going to be a little more creamy, add to the flavor. The garlic and shallots go in next, and they have a lot of aroma, so they don't have to be in the pan very long. Once they get in there, you're going to want to smell it. You'll smell the garlic, you'll smell the shallot, come to complete aroma, and that is a good sign. You're going to add a little bit of thyme to the pan, and again, keep cooking it down. At this point, we've already added the peas and the asparagus, and those will just cook with the residual heat. The next stage would be to add a little bit of acid or the white wine. So the white wine goes in. You don't want to use a nice white wine, something that you would drink. Doesn't have to be an expensive bottle of wine, but just not cooking wine or some other, malarkey like that. You want something that you wouldn't mind putting in a glass and sitting on a patio and having a sip of. Reduce that wine down. And then the last thing to go in is our heavy cream. Heavy cream goes in and starts to reduce of the wine and the cream, cooking it down. So taste it, re-season, salt and pepper, add another pinch of thyme if you think you needs it, and you're off to the races. You have nice toast on the plate. You can cut the toast in half, lay that in the bottom of a shallow bowl, a little bit of the Morel cream over the top, second piece of toast, a little bit of more Morel cream, garnish it with a thyme sprig, done. Just a fantastic, simple dish that highlights the mushroom, and that's the key. It's like the key with making a good cocktail or making any kind of dish is to let the main ingredient shine through and really show itself, right? That's the idea with that dish, is let the morels sing, flavor the cream. You got the fresh green veg, right? Spring veg that just is all in season together, so they just belong in the pan together. That's it.
Yeah? Just like that?
Just like that.
Thank you.
Right?
Is this your first morel of the year?
This is going to be my first morel of the year.
Hell yeah.
Glad
Cheers
to
to that.
share it with you. Heck yeah.
Cheers.
Yeah, right? Cheers.
You don't have any whiskey, so I figured we'd cheers our morels.
We're
La